I bet a lot of you are going to be screaming at your screens in this video saying, how can he not have that sneaker? It's a classic and this is supposed to be a fashion channel. Hold your horses, I love all these sneakers, but there's a reason why I don't own any of them yet, which I'll get into in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please feel free to leave it a like. And now that's the intro out the way, let's get into the top 10 classic sneakers that I don't own yet. So the first sneaker on the list is the Nike Dunk High Top. I personally like the high top model better than the low top, so that's the model I'm going to be talking about in this video. I actually used to own a pair of the lows when I was a young lad back at school. Well, I say I used to own a pair. I owned them for about a day because someone stole them. So whoever that was, I still don't forgive you. Anyway, pushing my personal problems aside, the Nike Dunk is a really clean and simple shoe, and it's really easy to style. It looks great with shorts, denim, sportswear, and even a pair of smart black trousers. So it's a really versatile shoe. The swoosh on the side adds the perfect amount of detail, and it makes the shoe stand out in your outfit without being over the top. The only reason I don't have a pair of these in my collection already is because 1, they're quite hard to get hold of and they're quite pricey, and 2, I can't decide which colorway to pick them up in. So which colorway is your favorite? Let me know down in the comments. The next shoe on the list is the Nike Blazer 77 Low Top. If you've watched any of my videos in the past, then you'll probably already know that I'm a massive fan of the Nike Blazer 77 Mid, and I already own a pair. They're another really versatile shoe, and they go with pretty much anything. But even though I already own a pair of the mids, I can't help but want a pair of the lows too. My motto when it comes to sneakers is there's always room for more. Maybe not in my house, but always in my heart. These shoes are an absolute classic, they're not too pricey, and they're really easy to get hold of, so they're definitely worth having in your collection. Because I have a pair of the mids already, I've just been in no real rush to get a pair of the lows, but I'll have a pair one day. The next shoe on the list is the Adidas Superstar. Now, I haven't always liked this shoe, and I'm still hesitant to buy a pair. Mainly because of that bulky rounded toe box, which is the signature of the shoe. Because these shoes are bulkier and more rounded than I would usually go for, I'm just not sure if I'd wear them that much. But with all this being said, I still have a massive soft spot for this sneaker, and I probably will own a pair one day. The next sneaker on the list is the Nike Air Max 1. I've always preferred the Air Max 90, and because they're quite similar, I've just always picked up the Air Max 90 over this shoe. But the Air Max 1 has really grown on me in recent years, and I think it's a beautiful looking sneaker. Now, when it comes to sneakers, I normally pick up a neutral coloured sneaker because they're easier to style. But with the Air Max 1, I actually prefer the pairs with a bit of colour on them. I'll definitely pick up a pair of these at some point, but who knows when that'll be. Now, this next shoe I've had plenty of in the past. I think I've probably owned up to like 10 pairs, but I don't currently own a pair. And that is the checkered Van slip-ons. The problem I find with the checkered version of this shoe is they stand out so much. And because they stand out and they're so popular, you can't help but see them absolutely everywhere. And it does kind of put me off wearing them a bit. Either way, these are great for daily casual wear, they're perfect in the summer, and they go with pretty much anything. They're also perfect for those milk runs because they slip on and slip off effortlessly. It's in the name. To be honest, just talking about this shoe makes me miss having a pair, and I'll probably pick up a pair very soon. The next shoe is one that I used to think was really ugly, but it's blossomed, and now I love it, and it's the Nike Cortez. I used to hate the silhouette of this shoe. I thought it was really rounded, really bulky, and really clumsy looking. However, all those things that used to make me hate this shoe are now the things that make me love it. The silhouette has a really nice retro feel to it, and I think it works really well with the minimal style that I normally go for. Even though I love this shoe, for me, they're a shoe that are going to take a bit of getting used to, but I'm definitely going to pick up a pair. Next up are the Onitsuka Tiger Mexico 66. I think the reason I never picked up a pair of these is because when I was younger, absolutely everyone at my school had a pair. I never wanted to buy what everyone else had, I always wanted something different because I wanted to be the alternative kid. But I don't care about any of that sort of stuff anymore. I just buy what I like, even if everyone else has got it. It shouldn't matter. These are a clean and simple shoe that are easy to style with the perfect amount of detail to not make them boring. They have a slim, low-profile silhouette, which is what I like with my sneakers most of the time. And the colorways they come in, they're really simple, but really nice. We have one of the most requested sneakers on the channel and one of the most talked about sneakers on the channel next, and that is the Nike Jordan 1. These have been a shoe that have been on my list of things to buy for so long, but like the Nike Dunks, I can't decide which color to pick them up in. And also, they're harder to get hold of and they are pricey. I prefer the high top model of this sneaker, and when I decide which colorway I want to go for and I'm set on that colorway, then I'm definitely going to pick a pair of these up. So just like the Dunks, let me know which colorway you like the best when it comes to the Nike Jordan 1. The real question is though, do I choose these or the Nike Dunks first? Who knows? The Nike Daybreak is the next shoe on the list. Now, I've talked about the Nike Daybreak on the channel before, and I really don't know why I don't have a pair of these in my collection already. They're reasonably priced and they're easy to get hold of, so I don't know what I'm playing at. I personally love the black and white pair with that gum sole, and the waffle sole on these really does it for me. I find a pair of decent black sneakers hard to find, so another reason why I should have bought these already. Next, we've got the New Balance 997s, the 1300s, or the 1500s. I couldn't decide. I love the look of New Balance sneakers, and I really want a pair, but there's something stopping me buying them, and I really don't know what it is. Maybe it's the hype around the shoe at the moment, or maybe it's just because I don't think I'd wear them that much. I don't know. I absolutely love the different colorways these shoes come in, and whenever I'm in a shoe shop and I pick up a pair, I always think to myself, why don't you have a pair of these already? I just can't put my finger on why I haven't bought a pair, and I hope there's someone out there that understands what I'm on about, because otherwise this will make no sense. I bet after saying all this, in a month or two, I'll turn up and on the channel, all I'll talk about is New Balance sneakers. I bet that's what happens. There's no denying it, New Balance make amazing shoes, their collaborations are exciting as well. Aimé Leon Dore, one of my favourite brands, do a lot of stuff with them, so I'll probably pick up a pair soon. But anyway, that's my list of the top 10 classic sneakers that I don't own yet. But if you did enjoy this video, please do leave it a like. If you're new here and you like fashion content, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you all next week. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See ya!